has got one.
Yeah, he's
there
chilling.
we go.
So far, though, Complexity, big asks of them. Starting off this best of one strong is the push.
Oh, this is aggy.
Yeah, Shane gonna get him nice and close here. Might catch one off guard. Never catching JT. Will clip him, drop down. There for the trade to level the playing field. But Liege now gonna pounce. Jumping in towards the site as well. MBG under a lot of pressure. Down he'll go. But all goes the way of Elevate. Snav and Dare combine on the site and close things down. Complexity try to pop B and they get caught.
There's the Julie's buff. That's what it is. They got so aggro when it came over towards ramp, just trying to get aggressive up in the face of Complexity, and it did work, but it gave Complexity a little bit of a barrier to be able to just go, oh, okay, well, that's blocked off. Let's push out onto the site. Didn't work out in their favor. MBG, not good for any, but I mean, when Dare's just hitting headshot after headshot, there's not really much can really be said. That's being thrown left, right, and center as well. Oh, he's just waiting for the steps inside mid. Snav now going to be executing out onto the bomb site, but the Molotovs again just holding the back. Grim just trying to draw as much attention as possible. Liege now bringing up from behind. MPG from CT spawn picking up Grim.
Okay, Elige boosted up. Oh, finds
nice
one. Sticking on it. Elige gonna find one more. Elige adding even more to the tally as Floppy will close it out just when they needed a hero. Superman himself stands up to the task. And Elige, that was looking a little dicey and a little uncomfortable. And the man, the myth, will close things out. Floppy to mop up the final remnants of Elevate in that one. But Elige upon high needed a miracle and finds 4.
Bio Jr. burning to a crisp, but finally finds a bit of space inside of the smoke.
Oh my God,
I don't know how he's alive.
Just completely slims himself between the bullets. 2 more inches on the waistband and he would have been gone. Art, however, still looking to compete inside this round. They've got so much money from earlier on, and Art wants to just continue to punish Carson. Now, not able to find the first. Art just walks in with a triple kill.
That's the explosive nature of Art. Crept himself out of the apartments, had the perfect read as to basically where everyone was. As soon as he saw that player within the mini pit, just kept Carson locked in. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do when that box is getting spammed around the corner. You wanted to peek into Art and find that isolated frag, but it's the apartments that seems to be the crux of the issue for both of the squads. You know, Marky got this double kill, and then Art on the retake, just so unrelenting.
And it does feel like that's where Zero on the trade, he doesn't feel afraid of the flames. Marky as well. Definitely the main man for now, and not just now. It feels like he has been for about 6 months or so, but Fallen is here to watch out for him. Another missed shot, but Yuri's done the same. Yuri catches him on the fade back in, and his position is known, but he just keeps on fragging. Nothing you can do about it. Yuri coming up massive.
What have they done to Yuri? Who is this man? So fearless on all of these fights. This man's a multi-kill machine right now for Furia.
15-1. 15-1, and now he goes to 16 when he's got 8 HP left, just swings out wide, takes CJ down.
7 rounds of play, and he's already flying through this Nouns attack.
Man wants to break some records right now.
I mean, it's... I don't even really blame Nouns for wanting to try and lock him in. You know, they have him completely contained within the boiler. They would have heard his retreat if... Well, they do commit to the plant. Just on that corner, just out of sight. MIBR creeping forward out of Donut, but Brett standing his ground. Pone getting a 1 just before he dies. That's critical. 2-on-2 now, and Drop trying to push it, piece it all together as well. But that long range from Freshie, the M4 recovered. It's safe. He's walking wounded. The next bullet should do it. And Boss might just steal this round right back, and Freshie will punch it in. Boss, with their force buy, get right back into it.
Despite the fact that the mid-round plan from Boss isn't able to activate, they still get it all together. And MIBR unwilling to go for that information, unwilling to try and push forward, try and deny that bomb plant. They just lose out on the duels. Great job from Freshie finding that trade out and then finishing things off as well. Go back inside cave, or rather I retract my statement. Insani finds Darty, finishes him off. Bone Alone and Freshie need to pull this round out of a hat. Bone Alone will be very concerned about Safe's presence, who is getting aggressive. The AK peeks forward, fantastic frag found, and Insani's been tagged as well. Freshie, in fact, given some cover from that smoke more than anything else. There's no Molotov, there's no util, and Drop good for 1, but Bone Alone will be able to fight right back. Insani all alone. Bone peeks into him, and Bone's done it all. A big triple from the big veteran of Boss.
standing in and standing tall in a big moment there for Boss. I mean, a big frag found inside of Cave, eliminating Safe as an element on that retake.
45 seconds as the clock begins to tick away. They take their steps through Monster. Coldzera hunting for the first, gets an easy backstab off. Transfer's not there for the second. The MP9 only good for one, but there's a scout in play back towards Graffiti, and he does leave a bit of a splatter on the ground.
These forced rotations as well alongside it. NQZ with another one. Repositions up into heaven. And splinters away some of these Ts, one of which is the low Dumao. He's heard connector being opened up and knows he has to fall back. But that could be into the embracing arms of NQZ with this scout. Although the bomb has been planted down, the T's are going to feel anything but comfortable at this point. But there's no kit and no grenades for Pain to play with either. So every second that goes by is so detrimental. What a shot from NQZ that is. And Biggest Error with the Deagle. Going to lay down the lore, and Pain gets straight back in with one of their own.
As well, man. That's worth its weight in gold. Who needs an AWP, Vince? You're hitting snapshots like that, single-handedly, repelling the push, great repositioning as well. That was a really sick round.
Yeah, some absurd frags from NQZ. Nek is the first to fall. It was this shot as well when he repositioned back up into heaven. And not only was it a kill, it denied the bomb plant for an extra 10 or so seconds. And that last shot he lands onto Dumao is
Too much pressure. Very nearly pulls off something on timing alone, like we still spoke about. Oh, making that round a little bit harder than it should have been. But Shallow, it worked once before. This time working again, now gonna get caught. Important kill, and falling up close, can't make it a double. But the AK's there to bail him out, has fallen. Head on a swivel to get one. Won't be given the luxury of falling away, but Cadian again thrust into a clutch. And this one feels even less likely than the last.
I mean, yeah, at least the bomb was planted in the last one. There was like 20 seconds in the round, not a minute remaining, and above that as well. We're seeing Furia, and you mentioned now the fact that they're getting loud, they're getting kind of really, really hyped because they know that they're in this game and they're in the driver's seat. And this is evident from this round. Fallen inside of mid, just being like, I'm just going to push with my AWP. Yeah, why not? I've got some backup there. I can find a couple of frags if need be. Cadian's done an amazing job of getting around towards this B site, though. Yeah. If he can get this planted in an advantageous hell, if he can kill Cello here, who's been so crisp and so clean on the AK, then maybe he has a chance. 30 seconds on the timer. Bomb now going to get planted. Advantageous for him, especially with the AWP in hand. 45 points of damage remaining. Can he find this palace, this apartments player?
Double through apps as well is the big thing. Long rotate from mid, from Art. The question is about spacing, right? Yuri's going to take first contact. Art's in behind. And Yuri pumps the break for a tad. But Cadian makes it a 1v1. IGL versus IGL. But this time, Cadian's got the position. Got the play. No one's in market, my friend. All the time to work with as Cadian starts to move around that pillar. He might just get a bomb is planted quite advantageously for him. On the corner as well. Oh, gets spotted. Tap. Gonna come through in a second. Cadian, he might just stick it. Oh, this played that to perfection.
Has he got it?
Cadian, he might have bought enough time and he's done it. Cadian has made that work for him. A 1v3 on timing alone. I said Liquid needed a fifth. And Cadian calls only real onus is what Skulls can do out through jungle. Something magical needed from him. He's going to be caught from behind, but the flash will bail him out. Skull's a lucky man to still be alive, as just as he was about to die, Cadian pops a flash and Skulls will pop up for two. Brilliant work. We asked what this man can do on CT side. He's left Art and K-Serato on an island, and K-Serato all to do, so little HP to work with. Skulls and Yakindar combined beautifully, and that is how you hold A.
Someone's looking down from above on this kid because, dear Lord, he dodged bullet after bullet, util after util. He had a silent first half, and we touched on the beginning of that round. Started that round with 3 kills across the game, a 22 ADR. He's pumped that right up with the 4K.
And what that means for Skulls as well, you know, a win here of Furia would be so big for him. We're on an international stage, a qualification for, you know, the biggest tournament of the year thus far, and he's doing it against basically what, let's not lie here, probably his heroes, right?
Yeah, time is ticking down. Here comes a push. Looks like they actually position themselves over towards that B-bomb side. K-Serato taking down Yakindar, of course, weakened up earlier on. Cello off angle held, taken down Naf. Now Twist on the rotate, and wow, completely bodied by Fallen. Cadian has to perform a miracle on this B site once again. Takes down one, goes for the angle on the swing, baits out the shot. Now going to be pushing straight on through window, onto the site, spots the gun barrel. Oh, he does just whiff the shot though. Going to be looking for a little bit more here. Skulls push come through, finds the header one, takes out Nuri, and now in this 1 versus 2 is K-Serato as he picks up the final 2 kills of the bomb planted, and now it's double digits for Furia.
Massive from K-Serato, needed so much for Furia. They were left reeling off the last few rounds that they've had. They've not got in their favor. And man alive, they needed somebody to step up, and K-Serato picks his moment, lines up 2 just as we were questioning.
2 versus 2 now, health advantage. And, well, it's kind of equal actually, but there's an AWP in play for Pwn alone. I actually don't know if I favor it here, to be honest with you. This angle favors Elige against the AWP. If he can swing this corner, take down Brett, might be able to find both of them, as a matter of fact. Oh yeah, spots him on the shadow, but not good for the spray transfer. 20 seconds remaining, bomb on his back. Is he going to try for the rotate? Oh, it's going to be a fight in red room. Floppy, oh, he second-guessed it.
I like this play, though. Pwn knows there's a real good chance of a flank. He's going to go for the open plant just shy of 10 seconds. And now, once again, a clutch called upon for Floppy. First was good. Second, not so much. Pwn alone rips his head off. And Boss are going to guarantee at the bare minimum this T side is going to be a tie. And the way they're playing right now in some of these gun rounds, I think they could cook up a little lead here. That might put a bit of pressure on the shoulders of Complexity. Big guns, big target on the back. And Boss, I've got a very good read. Pwn alone, he doubles down. We spoke about what this man can do, and he will do exactly that. Freshie and Pwn alone going to combine, though. Hang on a second, it's crumbling at the seams. Ripped apart here as Pwn alone will reposition. And Horzog might not expect it. Bomb dropped in a perilous place as Pwn alone just sneaks around that corner. My God, he might get caught on the flank. Horzog's thrust himself into a 1 versus 1, 3 points of HP, and he's in a crispy headshot. The Viking is striking as Complexity find an 11th, and Horzog is forced into a miraculous clutch to keep them alive in a round that never even should have been close.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been anywhere near as close as it was. The opening frag there from Darty just to be able to throw a spanner in the works for Complexity, and it's all on the shoulders of Horzog to be able to clutch that one back. I mean, I don't even think he got a kill with the AWP there. He has to just trade over on the AK and just be like, okay, looks like I'm a rifler now. Pwn alone did so much to be able to bring that as close as possible, but the whiff shot over towards Short off the back of the jiggle peak, that's where it all kind of fell apart. But look at this from Horzog. Great flick to be able to take down.
And salvage, save face here as well. It's not good, but they're going to go for aggression. It might just work. Darty gets active, and Darty doubles down. Floppy's going to fall, and hang on a second. We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Don't sleep on the dart just yet. Elige laboured finds Brett, but Darty adds more to the tally. My God, he's stepping up in a big way. Magic Man with a mullet looks for more, but he runs low on ammo as Horzog will answer back.
He's clutched this out once before, especially on this bomb site. Also finds the first kill, finds the second kill. Is it really going to come down to a 1 versus 1? Horzog versus Freshie, up on the angle, and he hits it to be able to take the 13th round for Complexity.
Brilliant, brilliant work from Complexity. We're going to throw it onto the desk to break down what was an incredible comeback from the boys.
Incredible that it was. What a fashion in which to close things out. Horzog, Pimp, how do you think he's doing now?
That's perfect. Perfect from Horzog. Yeah. A slow start to the game, but he came in clutching.
It's already taking some short control, so Red getting plenty of information here. They've taken a couple of shots, though, on the A side. They need to fall back.
Yeah, you need the boys to arrive. Cavalry's got to get round towards the bomb site, but this one silenced USP might be enough to dispatch them. One by one, they're tumbling. He's dealing damage quite low on the old HP, but the rest of the squad is now on site, and he doesn't need them, Vince. Oh, my.
It turns out Davideus was the cavalry. He was the one-man army they were waiting for. He got 4 kills in that round, just doubled up his kill difference as well. He's having a bit of a rough start, but that's one hell of a way to arrive.
Oh, yeah, you could see him as well, barking at his team after that one, like bigging himself up. And fair play, you want to be gassed up after that play, right? That's a sick pistol.
Every reason to get overly hyped about that one. That's